Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm logging in as an admin. You know, the page you saw is the front end of the software. So this is
Okay.
the back end. We didn't give you access to the back end because I don't want you to, as in to create an account yourself or do something that we don't want. So that's why that's the purpose of this demo. So I'll be able to take you around and show you each module. So if you finally make your decision to work with us, when you get a client, you'll be able to explain even before you log in. We're going to create an account for you, and you log in with your client and show them how it was. So it's what we show you here that you'll be able to show them. So I log in as an admin now. These are the
Okay.
modules as an admin. These are the modules. I'm going to log out and log in as a school, but I log in as an admin. So as an admin, we have privilege to access all other schools that are created within this our application. We have privilege to access those schools and make correction. For example, if school A if school A have an account with us and the administrator of school A forgets his or her password, all they just need is to reach out to us because we are super admin. We'll be able to reset the administrator A account and make adjustments where necessary. Oh, sorry. And make adjustments where necessary. Sorry, I have low battery already. So I'm going to start from here. This is administrator. These are the modules under administrator. So when we create an account for a school, we are the one initiating we are the one creating the account for the school. And then once we create the account for the school, we set it up from our end, and then we create an administrator account for the person that will be in charge of the school. So the school have to present someone who will, either the principal, either the administrator, either the IT personnel of the school who will be in charge. And then after we set it up, the school details, and we create account for the school, we give login and username password to the administrator. So we will train the administrator on what to do or how to register their students or their teachers and all their staffs. But before that, before training the administrator of the school or the IT personnel, we'll be the one to set up the school. Once the school register with us, we'll set up the school and put the administrator through. Then from there, after the setup, the administrator will be in charge. If
Okay.
need be, the administrator will just reach out to us if there is need for us to come in. So with our software, we can back up each database of the school. You can see this backup database. We can back up our database so that, and that is what we do. We back it up every month. We back up our
Okay.
database. So the school, all the school that are under us will not lost any data if anything happened to them, or if anything happened to our system as well, because it's online something. Anything can happen to our system or to our hosting provider, which we don't pray for. But to avoid that, we do our backup on a regular basis every month, and we keep the backup. If anything happens, all we need to do is to restore the backup we have with us, and everything will come normal without any issue. So this is the purpose of this backup. can see backup database here. Can you see my? Hello? Yes.
Hello, I'm listening.
Yes. Also, these are the details for the administrator. These are the details that administrator, super admin, will have access to, which is us. Now, apart from this, apart from what administrator have access to, these are the modules that each of the school will also have access to. This front office module. These are, most of that is why some of the people we have interviewed, we make them to understand that our software is not meant for all these local schools, because most of these schools, you understand that most of them, they don't have front office department, not to talk of managing front office. So you just walk in, probably you want to see the principal or the headmistress, and so you just walk into the office. Not and For example, like this human resources module, most of all these local schools, they don't have human resources department. So talk less of, not to talk of having. So they don't need all this. They don't need human resources module. They don't need, for example, like all these local. They don't need all these online exam. Really, we you see most of these schools that they want to set up. Even there's most of the teachers in those schools, they might not even have a phone, not to talk of having a laptop. So they cannot even afford to buy a laptop for their staff. So you can see this is inventory module. This is asset management module. I just jumped some of these things. I just want to show you. This is hostel module. Most of these local schools, they don't have hostel. So though some of these people, those schools that don't have hostel, they can still use our software. It's not a must that there must be a school. The school must have an hostel. It might be, most schools might not be boarding school. It might be just only normal school. And
Okay.
all we just do is will not give them access to this hostel module. So we like this transport. Most of the school, they have transportation department. So they have school bus that they use to pick up their students. So with this transport module, we manage the daily routine of the vehicle, of the driver. So when driver is going, they know where he's going. So they know which driver is supposed to take which bus. So another fantastic of this software is the scholarship. With our software, the school can award a scholarship. They can award a scholarship to a student. They can accept a donor. You can see this donor. Probably I have a school, and you are a philanthropy, and you are looking for awarding a scholarship to the best student in my school. So I can create an account for you, and from there we'll start the scholarship details. So once I create account for you, I collect your details. I collect your details. So once I collect your details, I collect your contacts, the purpose of the scholarship, the cost of the scholarship, and from there we set up and probably you want us to set up a test for those students on an exam. We set an online exam for them. So from there, once we set an online exam, and students attempt the exam, immediately we'll see the results, and we'll take the result to make decision on who is first, second, and third. So you can see this payroll module is also a module for the HR department, which they will need in salary, as in making salary, making a grade, and also they want to, if they want to send a payroll, they can send a payroll to their bank with this module. They can send a payroll to their bank. They will prepare it. Once they prepare it once, they will just need to update it every month. So they already know that, okay, like you, Giwa, they already know your salary is, as a teacher there in the school, they already know your salary is 200,000. So they just have to update the dates and download it as an Excel or PDF and send to the bank. So bank will use that to make payment. And then with this payroll, you can, if, okay, salary payments. Let me click on salary payments. This is salary payment. When you want to pay salary, and sorry, it's because we don't have any school here. I'm using this as a demo. We don't have any school. Okay, for example, let me select ID font. Okay, we have not created anyone for this school. It's a demo account. So with this module, this payroll, the school can send the details of the teacher, of their salary, to the bank, and bank will use it to make payment. This is another module, accounting module. So with this accounting module, you can see this is discount under accounting. This is discount. Probably the school wants to for new intake. They want to, but okay, we are starting our new intake from December 25 to January 25. If anyone that comes in within that period, okay, we are giving them 20% discount. So you set it up here, you set up the discount here. So automatically, you can even ask your student, your guidance or the parents to make payment online. Because while setting it up, except otherwise stated, we can include Paystack API or Flutterwave API in the system, in which once the parent visits the portal, they'll be able to make payment online with their credit card. They'll be able to make payment with their credit card or make bank transfer. You know how Paystack work and Flutterwave. If you are purchasing things online, so is either they use their credit card or they use bank transfer and make payment, and it will go straight to the school account with the Paystack, because the school must have account with the Paystack or with Flutterwave or with Remitter. So once they have account with them, but now we only have Flutterwave and Paystack. So this is fee type. This is fee collection. This is manage invoice. Due amount. For example, if you as a parent, you're supposed to pay 20,000 and for your son, and you pay 5,000 last week. So it will show here on our system that you as a parent, you are owing the school 15,000 because the total bill is 20,000 and you pay 5,000. So you are owing the balance of 15,000. But we are not the one to see it. It's the administrator of the school that will have access to those information. Do you understand?
Okay.
Is the administrator of the school that will, the IT personnel that will have access to those information and will be able to manage all this. Paid receipt. If you want to, if probably a parent have made payments online and you want to generate the receipt, or you want to see the receipts, you go to pay receipt, you go to pay receipts, and there you'll be able to see. It's because none is here. You'll be able to see those that have made payments. And you can also use the receipt number to track the, probably you have many receipts there. You can use the receipt number to track, to call out a particular receipt. So here, due fee email. You can email the due, the school fee that is due, the amount that is due to a parent. You can email it to a parent. If parent A has an outstanding balance of 50,000 to pay and is due, and the parent is supposed to have paid, you can email the fee here with this module to the parent, and parent will receive it in their email. And also you can also email it. You can also send it by SMS here. So here is a report module. So all that I have explained from all the module. I didn't explain everything, but all the module from the top here to this report, everything are included here in this report. So why we made this report module is for the school proprietor to be able to log in, and instead of going through all the module above, we just come to this report and see things for him or herself. This income report, you will see the amount that parents pay. This expenditure report, you will see the amount that goes out of the account, how much they have spent. With this system, you'll be able to, the proprietor, the school owner will be able to see it. And the invoice report, you'll be able to see the invoice. Due fee report, you'll be able to see the parents that are owing. Probably you check the report today, you see, yes, you checked it yesterday and you discover that parent A is owing 50,000 as due fee, and you check today, you see that that same parent A, the fee has reduced to, instead of 50,000, has reduced to 20,000. Definitely you know that the parent A has made a payment of 30,000 out of the bill yesterday. So here you'll be able to see all the reports: fee collection reports, account balance reports. You will see library reports. The school proprietor or the school owner will be able to see the library report. We'll see this library. They will see the books that have gone out. It will see the one that has comes in. It will see the available books on the shelf. Student attendance. Here, the school proprietor will be able to see the student attendance, the students that are in school yesterday, the ones that are in school today. Also, this student yearly attendance report, this teacher's attendance report. If if chemistry teacher is in school yesterday and probably the school is in Lagos and the proprietor is in Abuja, went to Abuja, he will just log in and check the report. There, you'll be able to see which teacher is absent and which teacher is present in the school. All the staffs will be able to see which one is present and which one is absent. This employee attendance report, this student report. So there are a lot of modules in this system, there are a lot of modules, and I believe there is not, except if the school is not capable financially to adopt the system. Once you go to them and show them, they would perfectly adopt it. So this is complaint module. This complaint module is for students and teachers as well. We discovered that there are some students that are undergoing one or two issues in the school, probably among their colleagues, and they are unable to express their mind, or they are unable to go and meet their teacher and explain things to them. But with this complaint module, because the students they will have their own portal, the parents have their own portal, the students have their own portal, the teacher have their own portal. So on this system, they will be able to log in and do things for themselves. Once they have access to browse by Android phone or computer, they'll be able to log in and make complaint. They can make complaint here and submit. They will put it into writing what they are undergoing, or if anyone is bullying them in the school premises, or if there is any sexual harassment or those girls are undergoing, they can just log into the portal and main complaint, and the school proprietor or the school principal will be able to review and see what each student are undergoing underground, which they might not be able to share it verbally. Do you get?
Yes.
So that is complaint. Also, there is one I also want to show you, mail and SMS. Okay. With all this now let me log out and log into a school demo. Let me log out and log into a school demo, and we're going to not going to take time. Now I'm going to log into ID Funds. Okay, this is a school. Can you see the portal now? So this account for a particular
Yes.
school. This is an account for a particular school. So when we create an account for school A, this is how the interface will look like. We can as well change the color. So here is administrator. The administrator of the school or the IT personnel will be able to will set up the academic year for the school, will manage user, will reset the IT personnel will be able to reset user password, reset username, user credential, and so on. So here is front office module. The front office will be able to accept visitor. Here we put visitor purpose, which will include visitor details, visitor information, call log, this is this postal dispatch, if there is postal dispatch, and if there is postal received, probably the school dispatch some item outside, and probably the school receive some item. The front office, before taking it in, they will input those details on the system. So this human resources module for the school will be able to manage designation. Designation means by position. We'll create designation and manage designation for every staff. Manage employee, manage designation, manage employee. This is for teacher. Teacher will be able to manage the department, manage teacher, class lecture, and also rating. The teacher will be able to rate their students. This manage leave. They'll be able to the employee, the teacher, and the staffs in the school, they'll be able to apply for their leave using this system. So they will be able to put in leave application. So they'll be able to see waiting application. If the school administrator can approve the application and also can decline the application for the leave and will state the reason for decline. So for example, if I want to put in application now, let me click leave application. Now I have to add. I click on add, applicant type. I'll select, am I a teacher? Am I a librarian? And so on and so forth. So the school IT personnel must have created this thing, must have changed. This is just for them. The school IT personnel must have changed this. And this applicant. So here you'll be able to select. Here is leave type. Be able to select leave type is because we have not created, and we have to create leave type here before. Then once you create it here, it will reflect here. So application date, you select the date for the application. If it is today or 20 to 25. So I don't want to waste much of our time. That is what meant for. And then this is academic. Here, this is where the administrator will be able to manage the class, this school session, the subject, the school syllabus material. Here, the administrator will be able to manage the live class. We set up live class for each teacher. If they want to have like the one we are having now, they can have live class on this platform, using this platform. So once they set up the live class here, using Zoom or Google Meet, they can set it up here. And then once they submit, so here you'll be able to select the class you want to set the live class for. You select the class, you select the session, and the subjects you are having the class on. So the teacher, you select the teacher, live class type, is it Zoom Meet, Google Meet, and so on. You select it here. Then class date, the date you are having the class, time, you input everything. And if there is any note here, you input it. So for example, live class, if you select Zoom here, the Zoom ID, immediately I select Zoom, there is an option for Zoom ID and Zoom password. You have to input those things, which you must have created. You have to input those things, and immediately you click on submit. The class, every student that are in the class that you select in the first place here, they will receive the details of the live class. So let's assume that you select, we end in 10 minutes, okay. Let's assume that you select class A here. Every student that are in class A will receive the information on their portal. They will receive the information once you click on submit. So at the same time, they will be able to join you on the Zoom. So that is this assignment. You can set up assignments here and so forth. So this lesson plan, the teacher can put in the lesson plan here for the school principal or the school headmaster or school whatsoever to review. So once they put this in here, the school administrator will be able to see it and review when necessary. So there are a lot of things here. This attendance. This attendance, to manage student attendance. The teacher will be able to mark attendance of the students. And here, if the school have a biometric device, we can set it up to the level that once the student clock in using the biometric, it will take effect on this system. This generate card. With this, we'll be able to set up ID card setting, admit card setting, teacher ID card, employee ID card, student ID card, and student admit card, and so on. We'll be able to set it up here and generate it. Once you generate the soft copy, then if there is need for you to print it out now, you take it to the to where to print it. This instruction, this online exam, you can set up online exam here for the students, and the students will be able to attend the exam. So there are a lot of modules here. These are you can see this transport, this is hostel. Another fantastic one is this message. You can see this message module.
Yes.
Yes. Here you can see inbox. If students A, if teacher A and if teacher A wants to communicate to teacher B, we can just come to this inbox, this message, and send a message. Can send a mail within this system, and teacher B will receive it and view what is in the content of the message. So I have explained all this. And if the school doesn't have a website, we can set up a website here for them. We can set up a website here for them, and they'll be able to the public will be able to visit the website and make payments. They can use the website to collect public information, like probably the public can visit the website and submit a form and register their word, register as if they have any complaint, they can as well make a complaint there using the website. So that's it. That's all for this school management system. If you have any issue, if you have any question before our time runs out.
Okay, so from what he said the organization is the super admin, which will need the school to appoint just one person. So in this case, is it just like the principal officer, maybe like the principal or the head of school or the accountant that can be appointed?
Yes, the school must have someone as in that will be in that position. Maybe the boss, maybe the boss of the school, maybe the IT personnel of the school, it might be the administrator of the school. So it depends on.
Okay, then
So,
okay, then
all we just need is to a school to provide someone who will be in charge and who will not manipulate results.
okay. So can the person reassign another person, just like the way an account can have joint signatory? Can there be two people that are officially recognized to run as admin on the system, or it just has to be one,
No, it just have to be
just in
one.
case someone is not
It
okay?
just
What
have
if
to
the
be
person
one.
is not available?
Yes, if the person is not available, the headmistress or the principal of the school must have the login details of the uh, of the admin.
Okay,
Someone else must have the login details. So if the person is not available, someone can log in with the details. And then we can also assign.
then once they can also assign.
We can also, if the school has an accountant, we can also assign the modules as an to the accountant of the school. But we can only have one
All right.
admin.
Okay, so with this now, anybody that logs in, maybe like as a teacher, as an accountant, as an HR, your what is it called? Is like creating users on it. You can only access the part that concerns you, right?
Exactly.
If you are
Yes,
given
when
access
the
to it.
administrator or the IT personnel will create users for every other employee of the school. So,
Oh, okay.
and they will assign a module to every other employee of the school. So you can, once they create user for you and assign a module for you, you can only you'll be able to see only the module that is
The module that
assigned
is
to you.
assigned to you.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like encrypted. You can't view what is not assigned to you.
Yes, you cannot see what is not assigned to you.
Only the admin can see everything at a
Only the
glance.
admin can see everything.
Okay.
So
So
like the HR now, they can only assign the HR module and the payroll module to the HR department. Like front office now,
okay.
they can only assign front office module to the front office department.
Okay.
So
So I
once
wanted to ask again,
okay,
how do they upload database of the school to this system? If there's an existing database, probably on spreadsheet or any other one, is there a way it can be lodged or
to
transferred or something?
probably
Yeah, from one system to this
to
particular system.
import those details into the system.
Yes.
Since
Yes.
the system is not on uh, it's not on SQL database, because our database based on SQL. If it is an
Okay.
Excel sheet, we still have to enter it manually. We have to
To
enter it
this
manually
system.
because our system, yes, into this system, because our system has been created in such a way that it can only accept uh, accept SQL. Those databases that are created on SQL it cannot accept Excel sheet. So, but we can export Excel sheet. For example, Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Where can I say this thing? Okay, you can see now. You can see here. You can see Excel sheets. You can see CSV PDF. So this, if you have any message here, if you have anything here, you can click to export it as an Excel sheet or as PDF. So it will save on your system, and from there, probably you want to print it out, you print it out, or if you want to edit it, you edit it. But you cannot bring in Excel sheet to the system.
Okay, so it's advisable for a school that want to use this to first of all take the database to an SQL, what's it called now, software, or
Now,
what's it called now,
we even take the
of,
responsibility because we know they may
of
not
doing
have the
that.
knowledge
Okay,
of doing that. Yes.
okay, okay. All right, that's the question. Those are the questions I wanted to ask.
Okay. So this is for school management system. Now I'm going to take you through the hospital management system. Simon, that is why I could not join you earlier because of the person I have to. I spent about 3 hours with him. So